The President Donald Trump says that killings in Iran are stopping. President Trump has repeatedly threatened to intervene if Iranian authorities continue to kill protesters. And so the question is, does it actually mean that military action against Iran is off the table? Well, Trump says that he is going to wait and watch. Listen in to exactly what he had to say.
We've been told that the killing in Iran is stopping, and it's stopping. And there's no plan for executions or executions. So I've been told that on good authority. We'll find out about it.
Does this mean military action is now off the table against Iran?
We're going to watch and see what the process is, but we were given a very good statement by people that are aware of what's going on.
Rights groups say that crackdown on protesters in Iran has already left thousands dead. Minutes after Trump's comments, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi appeared on Fox News, where he said that there would be no hangings today or tomorrow. He also claimed that the situation in Iran was now in control and warned Trump against attacking Iran.
My message is, do not repeat the same mistake that you did in June. If you try a failed experience, you will get the same result.
The U.S. has withdrawn some personnel from American military bases in West Asia, which includes the Al Udeid base in Qatar. Iran had targeted the base in the month of June in retaliation for U.S. strikes on its nuclear facilities. In fact, a report that cited two European officials said that U.S. military intervention could very much come in the next 24 hours or so. The report also cited an Israeli official who said that Trump has apparently decided to intervene, though the scope and timing still remain unclear. It's to be noted that the report came just before Trump's latest comments. Also, U.S. media outlet News Nation reported that battleship USS Abraham Lincoln and its carrier strike group is being moved from the South China Sea to the West Asia region. This deployment is expected to take nearly a week's time. Another report based on comments by an Iranian official said that Tehran had asked U.S. allies in the region to prevent Washington from attacking Iran. The latter reportedly told regional countries including Saudi Arabia, UAE and Turkey that U.S. bases in those countries will be attacked if the U.S. targets Iran. Sources even said that Saudi Arabia has already informed Iran that it will not allow its airspace or territory to be used to attack it. Meanwhile, Iran has closed its airspace for hours. The order exempted international flights to and from Tehran provided they receive prior approval. Several airlines have cancelled or rerouted flights to Tehran in recent days. India's Indigo and Air India said that some of their international flights were impacted by Iran's airspace closure, which reportedly has now reopened. Earlier this week, Germany even warned its airlines against entering Iranian airspace. President Trump also seemed to cast aspersions on supporting Reza Pahlavi, who's the son of former Shah. This was in an interview that the U.S. president said that Pahlavi seemed very nice but expressed uncertainty over whether he would be able to muster enough support within Iran to eventually take over. Notably, U.S. Senator and Trump ally Lindsey Graham met with the exiled Crown Prince. In a video message that was released, Graham said that it would be up to the citizens of Iran to decide who they pick as their next leader. In fact, to discuss the Iran situation, we earlier spoke with Dr. Avner Cohen, Professor of Non-Proliferation and Terrorism Studies, Middlebury Institute. Here's an excerpt of what he had to say.
I think military option is still on the table. I think there is a lot of deliberate ambiguity. And I think the first purpose was to halt the executions that were supposed to be massive in Iran in the coming days. And it seems like Trump was able to do that, giving some kind of vague understanding to the Iranians that he may have not made a final decision. But definitely, if they're going to execute, that would necessitate some kind of attack. So he was able to stop that. I think there is also a logistical issue. It appears that American military deployment is not ready to take serious and continuous action to support the demonstrations at this time, and they need some time. So by saying that they have stopped that, there is a Iranian commitment, and if they're going to violate that, would be an American action. Keeping some kind of ambiguity, he was able to stop something, to stop the execution, to try to bring assets to the areas, while keeping himself the final decision still somewhat in the air as the deployment is getting shape. That's the way I read it.